What's good? 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 Welcome back to Boss Talks Podcast. Y'all know on this show anything goes. How y'all been? Y'all been alright? See. Not that shit. Do this real quick. That way I can just don't have to worry about it later. There we go. Do this like this. So what's good with it? No, it's been another cool minute since I've been on here. Almost 2 weeks. Like that's why I have not been promising that I'm gonna be live because uh I don't know. Shit happens, you know. Like I got sick. Like I was supposed to do a live the last week and a half, some shit like that. I got sick, wasn't feeling good. Then when I started feeling good again, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go live tonight type shit. And then my son, I pretty much got my son sick. Um, so, had to stay up with him. And then, what else happened? Seemed like different shit started happening. And then, certain days I was just like, yep, I'm gonna go live. I'll probably go live tonight. And then just didn't go, you know. So, being that it's already late, it's already midnight in some places. What I plan to do, I'm not gonna do. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I'm thinking about just doing like a back-to-back show, like one tonight, one tomorrow night. Um, I've been meaning to do a show, like about Ozone, which this is gonna be like I guess you can call it like a series or some shit. Just because of his trial coming up, is really what it's about, you know. And as I've stated from day one, I believe he's innocent. Um, and yeah, free Ozone. So I'm gonna be tuned in with that. So anybody that just put it this way, like I put his name in the, even though I put his name beside a couple of bitch made dudes, I don't want anybody to think, why would he put his name beside some bitch made dudes like that? You know, like normally I wouldn't put somebody that, like, because I don't respect Kendick or DOA. So putting all three of their names in the same sentence is only happening only because all three of them are going to be brought up in this live type, you know. Uh, JB, yeah. So All right, so check it out. I actually didn't even watch that. Well, I watched it, but I didn't watch that part. Like I watched as long as I could, but for those that have been paying attention, y'all already know I've been done exposed Delta for being the fraud that he is. He is the ultimate fraud. You know, straight up. Straight up. That's why he kind of like left YouTube for a cool minute. I think he pulled one of those, oh, if I stay off of YouTube for a while, maybe people will forget. Because people do forget. Time heals for real. You know, for some people, you know. But I watched because Hosea, I thought I unsubscribed from his bitch ass. I don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I told him the last time we spoke, it was on the phone. I called him to check him. Because I don't keep it real. Somebody was acting like him and they said something disrespectful about me using his name. I don't play that shit. If I have your phone number, if I have any way to get a hold of you, or if I see you out in public, I'm going to say something to you. Shalom, shalom. I'm going to say something to him. So I called him. I cussed him out, told him I'll slap him upside his bald head, leave handprints all over his bald head and all that. But you like, bruh, and y'all could probably vouch for what I'm about to say, any of y'all. Yeah. If y'all know of Hosea, I'm talking about if y'all been knowing about him since 2020, I guarantee it's because of GMJ, right? Him posting all of the morning mentals, all of that shit. Anything that had to do with GMJ, he posted it, right? There was times, y'all remember Grandmaster Jay's original YouTube page. He would he would go on IG Live and then basically take that video and post it on his YouTube Live. Or not YouTube Live, just put it on YouTube. Hosea was posting it on YouTube before GMJ would. So at first, I thought Hosea was like either in the NFAC or he was GMJ. Because at first, I hadn't seen any videos showing Hosea's face. It would just show, it would only show GMJ stuff, right? So it was a little confusing. So when I first seen who he was, I'm like, oh shit, that's not even GMJ. So now if y'all watch that, he talked down on GMJ. He said he's a fraud. Right? That's exactly what he said. So I watched long enough to where I'm like, I can't listen anymore. When Delta gets to talking, it's like, bruh, what the fuck are you talking about? That's every time he talks, I'm like, bruh, what are you talking about, bruh? When somebody does lies the way he did. He came out saying he's a militiaman. He's militant. Okay, you can be militant, right? Militant minded and all that while being a felon. But you cannot be in a fucking armed militia and be a felon. Legally, you can't. Right? So he literally could have got a lot of people in trouble, including myself. Well, I don't know if it would have got me in trouble. But he damn for sure could have got GMJ in trouble. Uh, you know, I don't even know how he slipped by being in the NFAC as a felon. I don't, you know, that's something that y'all should think about. Like, how did Delta slip past GMJ or anybody else that did background checks? You know, and I'm not saying that like GMJ or NFAC didn't do background checks. I'm saying I know they do, and I know Delta's a felon. It is what it is. You know, I'm not trying to shit on people that are felons because I have loved ones that are felons. My point is, it's just the facts are the facts. Like, y'all know damn well how many times he would go live showing guns, showing all these videos of him with the NFAC holding a rifle, making threats and all this, like crazy shit, right? Like, he ain't smart. I ain't gonna lie. I used to think the way he talked at first, the way he talked, I thought he was used to be in the military or some shit. I'm gonna keep it real. That's the real reason why I linked with him, because I'm like, all right, yeah, he was probably in the military, you know, having the name Delta, uh, and just the way he talked. He picked up that lingo from somebody, and it's like he's a little toy soldier for real. He likes saying that toy soldier. He is a toy soldier, you know. Uh, but see, when I start, and I'm not playing here soon, like I said, it might even start tomorrow. It's gonna happen. It's you might as well just say it's September 2nd. 30 minutes is gonna be September 2nd. So let's see. Next Tuesday, like, it's the weekend. So it's the holiday. Think of this. Ozone. It's Friday. Oh, think about this shit. Ozone is sitting in his cell. He might be asleep right now. But then again, he might be awake looking up at the ceiling like, fuck. It's the last weekend before my trial starts. The last weekend. He probably would have court Monday, but it's a holiday. So he has court Tuesday. So I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, I'm feeling up to it and shit. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be going live tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing a panel. Um, for sure got about two, maybe three or four. For sure, most likely two. Mr. Black will be on here. Yeah, I'm gonna speak on Remy for sure. His bitch ass. Oh, now I see why he didn't get it. He skipped past the background check. See, damn. Understand. Well, I wonder if GMJ found out. Because, I mean, I don't think I ever heard him speak about him being a felon. But I'm not slandering his name. I got facts. I have a video that's out there. If people really want to like look at it, like I got his. I'm pretty sure I put his picture. Oh, I'm talking about Delta. Put his picture as a thumbnail, and I probably the title probably says it all. Like Delta's a felon or some shit, and Delta's a snitch. All that, right? Yeah, I ain't sitting here just lying. Yeah, he's a snitch. That motherfucker was no, he did call the cops on me twice, and then threatened some more shit about calling the cops, right? But he threatened my daughter's life, and I didn't even call the cops on him. I'm not no snitch. I'm the type that's uh, like I don't wish anybody would try to fuck with my kid, but it's like I just say don't even try, like because bro, like I know everybody can get caught slipping, but I literally try so fucking hard daily to not ever get caught slipping. I literally work on those types of things and put shit in place to where I know my kids is good, I'm good, my whole family is good, you know. But yeah. Anyways, I just hope no one tests that because if you won't be able to test it again. And that is a fucking fact. I hope no one ever tries to test and see if I'm playing and try to be like, oh, boss talk ain't with the shits and all that. Like that's fine. I really don't care if anybody thinks I am or I'm not. I don't have shit to prove to nobody. But what I'm trying to say is, uh, a motherfucker won't ever get that chance again to try me again. And I'm not even making a threat directed toward nobody. I'm just meaning in general. I'm not treading on y'all. If anything, I might expose y'all or something, but I'm not pulling up like hiding around the corner, waiting for you to come out. No, I'm not doing none of that. You know, I used to be that type of person. You know, I used to for real. Uh, yeah, I would make y'all motherfuckers fear me. And always be looking like, damn, is he coming? But no, you don't gotta worry about that anymore. You know, well, you never had to worry about it because since y'all done known me, I've been off that bullshit. I'm all offense, offense. uh, I wish I was offense still, but no, I'm all defense. Said the wrong term. I'm all defense, y'all. I'm all defense, and y'all would know if I was offense because y'all would hear about certain shit. Y'all would be like, oh shit, how is it that everybody that boss got a problem with, something happened? I don't know if I want to open that. I fucking left this in the freezer, and I know as soon as I open it, it's just gonna start spilling. I have to let that shit melt more. But like I said, I'm hoping to do it tomorrow. I just don't want to promise it. I'm for sure. I really would want to do. Uh, if it's not tomorrow, I guess I'm gonna have to do it Sunday because I want to do a live, like a pre-trial video, like a video before trial because I plan on going live the first day of his trial. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna try to do this shit regularly again to yeah, I mean because this ain't like he's just being sentenced like Kendick where has a few years. No, he's facing death. He's facing the death penalty. So this shit is super serious. So I feel like everybody needs to be involved in this shit. Um, Even though, I mean, yes, we definitely can help by donating to othel.org. But sadly, we can't be the ones to decide what happens, you know. And I hope, I know he did they did change the place of his trial to make it a fair trial. And, I hope it is a legit fair trial. The jury, I hope they look at all the facts and all, bruh. I hope that this shit is on video. Oh man, I hope it is. Because I'm gonna be tuned in like a motherfucker. But I will say, I know somebody. There's actually a few people I want to say out there that is going to Florida. They're going. They're going to the trial. So I'll be getting information. There'll be other channels too. I don't know exactly how many people is going down there. But yeah, there. Yeah, I'm gonna try to update y'all as much as I can, and I'm gonna try to have whoever. Now, I'm gonna rephrase that. When we're really in the process of talking about what's going on, when I put the link in, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not just gonna allow anyone and everybody to come on at first. I know every fucking person that was around when all this started. I know of the people. Well, I may not know them personally, but bro, trust me, I know. If you mention their name, or if I don't know their name, if I see their face, whatever, I'll know if they've been tuned in or if they're educated on what the fuck is going on. So those will be the people that I have on at first. Now later on in the show, yeah, I may allow other people to come on to react to whatever, but don't be mad if I don't have you on. And still, there may be some people that have been tuned in that for the whole time since it all happened, and I still may not let you up. It's just, I want y'all to be educated, so the people that I bring up are, um, yeah. So hopefully, there's no telling. There's no telling who's gonna come on here. Um, for real, no telling. And it's not, to me, it's not about what's the word I'm looking for? Entertainment. It's news. Is what it is. It's about educating you. Um, because yeah, I mean, y'all be learning about what the fuck's going on, and y'all may even learn some law or whatever, you know. Um, but yeah, Rainer, and I'm gonna keep it real. I heard he's a piece of shit. I heard that he abused his power regularly. Um, you know, like I'm gonna keep it real. Um, I'm not the type, even if it's a person I don't like that is passed away. I'm not the type to like try to shit on that person or talk about them being dead. But at the same time, I can keep it real with myself. If they were assholes living on this earth, that's still what it is after they leave. You know, uh, I mean, but kind of back to Like what Jose was saying, just in case, I don't know if he's gonna see this or not, but maybe someone that is watching, maybe they'll and I know he may not care, but yeah, Jose or Delta, anytime y'all ever got something to say about me, which I know Jose's not gonna hit the link. He hates me. You know what I'm saying? He can't speak to a person like me. He said, boss talk is disrespectful. Yeah, I can get disrespectful when I'm disrespected. I don't care if you're a man or a woman, you're gonna respect me because from the get-go, I'm gonna give you respect. What's good, bro? Well, what's good? How you doing? So when you disrespect me, it's fuck you all the way. All the way. And what Jose did was he took Remy's back after he stole 20,000 racks. After, and this was before he stole the 20,000 racks, he was still cool with him after Remy called Ozone's mom a crackhead and said that because he would always say, like just talk down on her, like for real. Like, man, like she'd be calling, wondering what's going on with her son, and his every time he like we would like I wouldn't talk to him a lot, but every time I would hear him speak of, he would always say something negative about her. Like, man, she's a beggar and all this. And one day she had asked where the money was. Because she probably had that mom instinct, like something ain't right. He thought she was meaning that she wanted the money. You know? So, yeah, he kind of talked shit about that. And, yeah, whenever I was literally about to do a live to expose somebody. I can't even remember who it was. No, I take that back. I was gonna do a live for Ozone, and I think I was gonna like go on there and be like, "Hey, y'all donate, y'all donate, y'all donate." But then Remy disrespected his mom, so I said, I'm about to expose him because we was already in the process of learning about Remy and the shit that he was doing, and I'm like, let's not spook him yet. That's why I was telling a group of people, let's not spook him yet, because none of y'all really know him. Okay, if we spook him, which it happened, look, y'all, still to this day, no, I don't know where he's at. I know. Trust me, I did my homework. If I really probably wanted to find out, I probably could. But what's that? It's either handle it street or legal. So it's kind of like, oh, so I pull up to wherever and pressure him. What's up with that money? And then what? Risk myself getting in trouble, and then what? I'm in jail, and then no one give a fuck. After that's how it would probably be. Me go out there trying to get that 20,000 back, and if I was to get myself in trouble, no one would give a fuck. Because think of it. It's just, I'm not gonna say people don't give a fuck that because I do know a lot of people are pissed off about that 20,000 being stolen. But why isn't $20,000 being you would think that much money, they would still be talking about it. It's a damn shame. And I'm just saying, and trust me, because there's gonna be a lot more people that I haven't talked to in a while that know about this. I'm gonna bring this shit up again. They may think that I'm trying to start issues. No, because guess what? Motherfuckers lied on me, said that I was trying to steal money. Or did no, they said I did steal money. I was pocketing money. I showed all the receipts that I fucking could possibly, you know. Um, it's a fact because Remy was holding on to the money, right? To the lump sum. Like the website that had all the donations for the website, because there was a website and then there was Cashapp. Cashapp, there's no telling how much money he pocketed because he never showed proof of the Cashapp and how much he made. And he never just straight up showed every transaction. It could have been a lot, so it'd have been a lot to show, but he never showed that. He only showed the website, which anybody could go to the website and look at it, right? So, um, the website that everyone could look at, all you had to do was just do the math. If it says that there's 60,000, right, but only 40,000 of it gets sent to the attorney, where'd the other 20 go? Remy made it clear that he didn't want to send that money to or give that money to nobody but the attorney. Because after a while, when people start realizing Remy's kind of acting funny, they was like, "Hey, how about you give that money up to the family?" No, the taxes and fees wasn't 20,000, you know, and like I mean, let's be real though. If taxes and fees was that much, they should have never even used that website. Think about it now. The website that they're using right now. Let me be factual with this shit. The website that they're using right now. All right, so they're at right now. There's $86,500.74 raised for Ozone. Right? Okay, so $3,300.05 is what the is how much they're taking out for fees. 3,300 is how much they're taking out for fees. So out of $86,000 raised, only 3,300 is taken out. So 60,000 that was raised, only 40,000 was, or about, yeah, it might have been like 42, but I'm just gonna say like 40,000, right? Because it was for sure 20 racks plus. And the reason I say plus is because you got to add in the Cash App money that no one knows about and no one really made a big deal about but me. Because I know I would send money to the fucking Cash App, you know? So I'm like, okay, I know I'm sending money to the Cash App. So I know because he showed he tried to show proof of the money, and I'm like, there's no way, because if you're adding in just the shit that's on the website, then that's a lie, because the money that I've sent, if you add that just the money that I've sent, it would be more than that. So I know other people sent Cash App. Cash App is easy. If you got money in your bank or money that's already on Cash App, it's just boom, 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 real quick. And that's why I used it, because it was quick, you know. So, uh, yeah, it was over 20 racks that he stole, you know. Yeah. Now, when Kirky Durkee and all that bullshit happened, at the time, there was there was nothing going on. Now, let me rephrase that. Remy, deep down, may have had ill intention and may have had thoughts of being like, you know what, I'm gonna try to steal some money later on. I don't know, but at the time when Kirky Durkee and when what's his name, the old fucker, uh Doofus, when Doofus started saying that it was a scam and all this shit, right? None of that bullshit was going on. Like at that time, everybody was locked in. Everyone trusted each other, all that shit. You know, when no bullshit going on. We was like community. Like, put it this way: any bullshit that may have went on, like say if someone said something that they shouldn't have said, uh, trust and believe it was being they were being checked behind the scenes. You know, everybody worked with each other, and we'd be on calls like 5 or 6 people at a time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I peeped Remy before a lot of people, before most people. And what I mean by most people, I mean the people that had a lot to do with the shit going on with Ozone, like uh, doing fundraising, that was talking to Ozone, all that shit at the beginning. Because by now, there's probably a lot of people that talk to him. Don't know. Uh, yeah, fuck Doofus, you know. Like, at that time, right around the time when he started saying that was a scam, us raising money for Ozone, was it when he said it was a scam, he had like 4,000 subscribers. When he started saying it was a scam, he lost 2,000 subscribers. He went back down to like 2,000 something, right? What was he always talking about? The black community. He started this shit in 2020 with the protests and shit, talking about militias and all that, but mainly talking about the black community, right? So once he realized that all these people in the black community was like, man, fuck you, bruh. Your true colors are showing, they came out, blah, blah, blah. You know how he got, like, he has like 4,000 something subscribers now. You know how he got back up to 4,000? He switched sides. He switched sides. He went to the opposite side, like literally, like, which I would say like the 1776, that type shit. Y'all know what I'm saying, what I mean, like the Trumpers too, all that shit. You know, basically everything that he said that he didn't believe, he was having those people on, and yeah, it was just crazy. But I know this shit has to be brought up again, you know. Or it will, because I mean, let's be real. Like I said, a lot of people that will be watching um the trial for Ozone, when they see me talking about it, yeah, there's gonna be some people that uh feel some type of way that I'm talking about it. There's gonna be some people that come up in the comments talking crazy, you know, which hey, I expect that, you know. Um just as long as they expect me to reply very disrespectfully. And I'm going to ask them to come online and so I can cuss them out, you know, like straight the fuck up. Yeah, and it is boring. But I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, you're not any more entertaining than he is. Um, just gotta keep it real with you. Which I know you think that your show is entertaining and all that, but um, and it's my opinion. I'm not saying it's a fact that your show sucks. Uh, it's my opinion, what I think. So, but yeah. So yeah, like I said with the ozone, I'm probably gonna switch up, talk about something else for a little bit. Um, just like I said, hopefully tomorrow, don't know what time, we'll start speaking on ozone, and hopefully I can start having panels um regularly when I speak on ozone, because I probably won't do every show about ozone. Like, we're probably I may I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna only go live on it like when he has court or the day after. I don't know just yet. You know, we we'll see. We'll make it happen. And I'm gonna try to connect with more and more people to do the panels and shit, invite them or whatever. And also, if a person sees this video and you're interested, especially if you've been on here before, like when we used to do the panels, or I used to do the panels, and we would come on here and chop it up about ozone. If you've been on here before, then I'm sure uh, we won't have a problem with you coming back on. I know some of y'all we don't fell out, kind of like Hosey, but yeah, we can definitely make something happen. Because at the end of the day, it's just about educating people, giving them news, and also showing support for ozone because it's free ozone until it's backwards. Um, but yeah. Um, so let's see. Um, yeah, little fat fuck, and maybe since he doesn't know shit, um, because he wants to try to get involved with different things that he doesn't know shit about. Like what? Look, y'all, he tried to say he was gonna do the Breonna Taylor shit. He hasn't tried. He could try to say all he wants that he's busy, bruh. It's a fact. They say that the same that is real. You'll make time for whatever you want to make fucking time for. You know, straight up. You know, you're not protesting all day. You're not at Freedom Corner or whatever all day. You could slip in a little hour or two of doing whatever, speaking on whatever about um, Brown Taylor or whatever it is that you want to speak on. But I see that was you just trying to get clout. This is what it is. You know, shit's stupid. Motherfucker making, well, I know he didn't make the video, but posting videos with my picture in it, but it didn't have nothing to do with me. Like, there's somebody out there that goes by the name Boss Money. Don't know how long this motherfucker's been going by that name, but I'm talking about within the last month or two is the first time I'd ever seen Boss Money. You know, like I'm like, yes, I know throughout YouTube, yes, there probably is a lot of other people that have other names that start with boss, like boss man or something, right? So with me going by Boss Talk and then randomly somebody showing up on G Abbott's show as Boss Money, which I don't know who it is, so I'm not about to sit here and down talk this person. I don't know who this person is, you know, but I've seen, a little bitch ass video that Ant wanted to post or whatever, and it was speaking about it or whatever. So just because I and Boss Talk and he's Boss Money. Just because we got Boss at the beginning of our name, we are not motherfucking connected. You know what I'm saying? We don't know each other. We're not involved with each other. Nothing. You know. Don't know if he like honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100. The first time I seen his name, I thought it was somebody trolling me. You feel me? That's what I thought at first. But maybe it's not. Uh um But yeah, it is what it is, you know. Um, I also understand that when the motherfuckers have problems with other people, yeah, they're gonna try to down talk them or whatever, try to throw little sneak disses and shit out there. So I'm assuming for someone to say that he's an AP simp or whatever, that that's probably why he don't like Boss Money because Ant doesn't like AP, you know. So who fucking knows, you know? Who fucking knows? But uh yeah. Um Ant, I wanna know anytime hit the motherfucking link. Um I think you need to start being a little more real. Like, I mean, you kept it real. Let it be known that you are a confidential informant. Um, I think you need to go in a little more detail with it. You know, now I understand you won't be able to tell who your handler is, but maybe I don't know. Maybe me and him can do a show and he can give some insight on why um confidential informants do the things they do and what their goal is, what his goal is, you know, and possibly what I mean, I'm assuming his handler and him may have a similar goal, because yeah, maybe it'll help certain people understand it. Even I mean, with me, even with understanding, doesn't mean that I'm gonna accept it or be cool with it. Because snitching is snitching. But yeah, I don't know nothing about that type of life. He does. He may now be a master confidential informant. So um, but yeah. Anyways, See, I'm thirsty. Come on, bitch. Shit gonna fucking leak out. Left in the freezer for too long. What you mean, good save? Good save on what? You got me fucked up. No, don't come on here and troll. What are you? Are you Ant using a different name or some shit? Cause I ain't never been close to no or been almost or nothing like that when it comes to snitch or nothing, motherfucker. You got me fucked up. It's fucked up. I'm just getting fucking drenched. Fucking drink. But Tyson Hook, hit the link. You don't have to turn your camera on, shit. I mean, audio was good. Just sit there and because it seems I mean, you're stating your opinion and all that, which is fine. But I just figure, why not sit here and have a real conversation? Anybody can hit the link if y'all want to hit the link and come on here and chop it up. Shit, to be real, y'all already know how panels go. They can go any way, good, bad, or they can be both at the same fucking time. It switches the conversation up. It's always random. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen or be said. But yeah, anyways, wait, what? But yeah, if you know something about that, and it's informant, not informer. But yeah, if you know about that life, yeah, come on and educate. You know, um, but yeah, I mean, well, we all might not know, but the people that have been on here watching me long enough, y'all seen me speak and show why I use. First, I showed why I used to think Ant was an informant. Then I showed how he went and hung out with the FBI. And I'm like, bro, I'm not dumb. Like, I'm not. I know that's what's going on. And then, of course, he came on here and admitted it. You know, but I ain't going for no one saying, "Boss, you're slow." He was being sarcastic, or even him trying to save himself and say that he was being sarcastic and all this. Nah, fuck that. You know, he came on my fucking show and admitted to being a fucking informant. You know, so. And plus, we already know that if he's in a situation, he will call the cops on you. And then he'll try to say that other people are snitches. For example, like AP, he calls her snitch all the time. Now, whether she is or not, okay. If she is, she is. If she's not, she's not. But don't call no one a snitch if you're a snitch. Or don't complain. Actually, don't complain about someone being a snitch if you are a snitch. Doesn't make any sense at all. They don't. It's stupid. Just I mean, it's almost like he ain't even really thinking of what he's saying. Like he's sitting there like, you fucking snitch. Like, bro, you're a snitch. But you want to yell out that other people are snitches? Like, bro, come on, fucking weirdo. Where's that motherfucker at? Like, where is he? Where's his handler got him? Is he still in DC? Because I I turned on like I happened to randomly go to his shit earlier, but you haven't looked in a cool minute, and I seen he was live with some guy. I forgot the motherfucker's name already. But yeah, he was live with some dude, but it looked like he may have been in a house or some shit. So I don't know. Like, yeah, he's the professor or some shit. Um, but no, I'm sorry, that's not a fact. Telecoke is definitely a snitch as well, but he wasn't his handler. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Telecoke is doing the same thing as Ant. You never know. But yeah. So just for a little bit, because like I said, I mean, I was wanting to kind of speak on every little thing. We can go back to whatever. And like I said, anytime I got the fucking link pinned. So if y'all don't know what the fuck that means look at the top of the fucking comment section. There's a link. Click that link. You know, and it'll take you straight up in this motherfucker, and we can chop it up. Um, but yeah, Kendick. So as I've promised y'all, like I've tried telling people and they didn't want to listen. I said that just with contempt, that for sure the next time y'all vote for the next time y'all vote for a president, Kendick will still be in jail. And I said that is a fact. That part right there is fact, right? But I said this shit back in 2022, right? Nah, I'm trying to think. I feel like I said that in 2021 because I thought it was gonna happen the first time he got arrested in 2021. No, I think I said it the second time he got arrested, and I think he went to jail in December. Don't quote me on that, but I'm trying to go off of what they were, because he had court today, and he was asking him. I can play some audio if y'all want to hear it. I might just do it anyway. But yeah, it was a Zoom call. It was like his court was on Zoom, so he was asking the judge like, okay, I've been here. I think it's been uh I don't fucking know how many days. Um, but he's like, I haven't been sentenced or whatever, and if I was sentenced, then I should have a release date, pretty much. So basically, the judge wasn't sure on the exacts. Well, I don't know who the fuck it was that started speaking. I don't know if he was like the prosecutor or he was an attorney, what the fuck. But he started saying, I can give you some numbers. So he had a list of the dates of each time that he was given certain amount of days, you know, and um it was like a 179, 100 days. He had two more 179s and a 60. Let me see if hold on. Yeah, that was right. So he had 179 days given to him on one situation. All of this is contempt. Then he was given 100 days, right? Then he was given 60 days. All three separate. And then he had two 179-day contempt charges or whatever they had to do, I'm guessing, with on the same day, same situation. So it was two 179. D, what is confusing? You can hit the link and I can we can chop it up and I can explain it to you a lot better. Because I'm not sure exactly which part is confusing. Yeah, I don't mind explaining. Would be cool if Lisa would get in the box. Who was Lisa? Because I don't see a Lisa in the comments. Anyone can hit the link. But so with all that, those days added up, that's 697 days, right? Um, so to be real, that's about 33 days short of 2 years. No, actually, it is 33 days short of 2 years. But of course, he's already done some time. He along with his family, supporters, and all that, they can't fathom. They can't. They think it's unbelievable. They think that it's bullshit. Of course, I understand you you want to try to fight for the person your loved one or your friend or whatever, and be like, free that person or whatever. But guilty is guilty, right? And here's the thing, he'll try to say shit like, um pretty much like he's innocent, but yet he's literally went on live. He'll get on video call and talk way too much. He does a lot of shit to get himself in trouble. He'll go do these video calls, and then they'll record it and put it on Facebook live. And he'll say, and he admitted to spitting on the judge, to hitting COs and all this other shit, right? So, I mean, he can't say that he didn't do it. He admitted to it. They said he did it, so yeah, that's why he was moved to Grayson County. I remember I had did a show. I actually took that show down, but I had did a show, right? And a lot of his family didn't even know he had got moved, y'all. Some of his his family, some of his supporters or whatever didn't even know. So they're like, "What is Boss Talk talking about?" Thinking I'm lying and all this shit. They're like, "Nah." So I bet they was like, "Man, fuck no, ain't no way." So they probably called Bullitt County and they was like, "No, we don't have him." So they're like, "Well, where the fuck is he?" Type shit. And well, he got moved so that he can do his time outside of the Bullitt County Jail. And I think he was trying to tell the judge like something like, "There's no way that no one gets that much time for contempt." And the judge was like, no, because he was like it's unprecedented. And he's like, "Oh, trust me, there's been quite a few people that's even got more time than you for contempt." So yeah, Kendick, you ain't nothing special. Uh, the situation that you have going on, they've seen worse. They've held people in jail for longer. So I'm starting to think that he's kind of just about the way it went. I'm thinking that somebody like family member got into his ear and said, "Hey, please, for me, start saying yes sir, yes ma'am to the judge and everything. Be respectful. Don't get disrespectful because you're just gonna get more and more fucking contempt, right?" Because he was saying a lot of yes sir, yes ma'am, even though he was mad. But then once at the end of it, when he realized, okay, shit, I'm about to have to go back to my cell, and he didn't get his way or whatever, he started like shit talking up under his breath. Like this is crazy. This is bull, like they got corrupt public defenders bringing in drugs to the inmates and all that. Like, I mean, he done made everybody in Bullitt County hate him. Hate him. Everybody. Like it's a damn shame. Like, it's not good if your name is mentioned in a city and every cop or detective or judge or prosecutor knows who you are. That's not good. That is not good. Oh, that's not good. And then if all of them don't like you because of who you are, not just because they're like, because he. Now I'm not gonna say there's not corruption in Bullitt County, but I know we've seen a lot of y'all that's been paying attention. I know y'all have seen the way that motherfucker talks to people. He's King Bridge Burner. All the attorneys that he's had, and he can't keep one because he thinks he's smarter than everybody. He tries to be like, oh yeah, I'm the guy with only a high school diploma, but got to help on the Breonna Taylor team. He literally thought he was on there because of his smarts. Didn't have anything to do with his smarts at all. It had to do with a relationship and a little knowledge about somebody. So really, I mean, it's not smarts. It's just Sam Aguilar literally wanted to know everything that Kendick knew about Brett Hankinson. And that's literally what it was. And then it kind of went from there, you know. And then within a month, he wasn't even there a month and a half. Within a month, he fucked it all up. And I ain't gonna lie, like Sam Aguilar told me the amount that he paid him. He paid him pretty damn good, and he's such a dumbass. He's such a dumbass for trying to get clout, and he could have been he probably could have made a lot more money, probably triple, if not quadruple that amount. Uh, if he would have just stayed loyal instead of just trying to get clout off of Breonna Taylor's name and releasing certain videos and shit, you know. Come on, bro. Let's fucking drink. Y'all, hold up. I think I have another one that probably ain't as frozen. Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all hit the link though. Somebody hit the link. Come on, chop it up. That way we can get some conversation going up in this bitch. Don't be scared. So what happened to D? You said this is confusing. You never answered. I asked what was confusing. Try to help you out. But y'all, I ain't gonna lie. This ozone trial is about to be crazy. Fucking crazy. I'm so on Ozone ship. I'm so fucking curious how what type of defense they're gonna use. He's gonna use. That's like because of course, like I mean, like I said, which we all know, it's a death penalty case. So whatever defense he uses, but it has to be the best defense. But damn, like I've seen and heard people say, "Oh well, he had the right for self defense." Okay, but even if it was self defense, it never shows him with a gun in the video ever. And uh, I'm not gonna do it this show, but next show I'm gonna try to not try. I will gather. Basically, I'm gonna try to gather all the shit um that I've ever showed. I may not show it all in that video, but this is good. Like I said, gonna be a series. We're gonna go through this shit um throughout the whole trial until he's home free. And then once he's home free, you know, um yeah, I'm gonna try to get him on the show type shit. And even if that doesn't happen, uh he'll be on somebody's show and we can yeah, link link up with that and see what's going on. Cause I believe he's gonna be coming home. Um, but yeah, as far as people want to say, oh well, he had the right for self defense. Oh, it's self defense. Okay, well, when you say it's self defense, you're saying that he did it. I don't think a lot of people are understanding that. When you say it's self defense, you're saying that he did it. It's one thing to say, oh well, the way Jason Rayner came across, if Ozone was to have done anything, it would have been self defense either way, But just saying, oh well, that was self defense, bro. If you're saying it's self defense, you're saying that he did it. You can't sit here and say he did shit because you didn't see shit. And I can say that because I've seen the video, same video you've seen. I've seen it slow down too, as slow as it can get, pretty much. You know, like I studied that video studied. Like I tried to study it to where I knew it more than anybody that watched it. It was that type of shit, you know, studied it. And I mean I studied it so hard I was seeing shit I was seeing shit in it that wasn't there, you know. Uh and I will say that doesn't have anything to do with a second cop because there was a second cop there, you know. I was speaking on something else. Like there was a part where like it shows his shirt and the way it was like so slow motion that the way the shirt moved, it looked like a face almost. And I paused it and everything, and it really looks like a white man's face, straight up. But no, there really is and was a second cop, and I'm so like I'm so ready to hear Ozone say it that there was two cops there. That no, yeah, there was two cops that walked up on me, you know. And if he doesn't, if he says that there was only one, that would be mind blowing because I'm literally gonna be like, oh, so there was a ghost there that day. There was a ghost there that just knew that somebody was gonna get shot that day, and that ghost happened to be another cop, you know. So Uh, honestly hope that's what Ozone says, that there was a second cop there. I hope I hear him say that. You know, not that it's I want to prove anyone wrong, but at the same time, yeah, I know what I've seen, and I'm gonna show y'all for the ones that don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I will slow it down. If y'all see it, y'all see it. If y'all don't, y'all don't. And a motherfucker keep saying that blah blah blah. That's not that. I don't care what the fuck the motherfucker says. I've slowed that video down enough. I know they edited that video just by the like, you know how if someone's like when they edit a video and it's like boom, they show one clip, right? And then boom, it switches to another scene. If it's live like right now, right? It's not switching scenes. You know, if I had multiple cameras, maybe I could click and then boom, it would switch to another camera. That would be like switching a different scene, just like how on movies, when boom, it's showing a scene, right? And then boom, it switches to a whole nother scene. So that's how it was. And if you watch it right, you can tell whenever it was edited, you know. And I'm telling you, it was edited right when the cop is walking up to the car. That's whenever you're able to see the second cop. It was edited right in that area because I guarantee it showed probably 5+ seconds of that cop walking around. Maybe even more, even after that, you know. There should have been no reason there was only 29 seconds. When he plopped to the ground, the footage should have kept going. You feel me? We should have been able to, because yeah, the cops was called after that. They showed up. So that's what we should have saw. It should have been a long ass video from when it happened to all the way to whenever the EMTs went over there to pick him up, to put him on a stretcher or whatever, to take him to the hospital, you know, or until another cop turned it off or whatever. Which I don't believe that body cam should be turned off. I believe when a cop is on duty, now if they're on lunch, I believe, yeah, they can unhook it and all that, but there should not be a button that they can click to turn it off. I've been in situations where I've seen like, and I'm thinking, oh shit, are they about to do something? Because literally, like I like protests, all different situations where I've seen them turn their shit off. They're like, okay, hold on, check this out. And then I see the red go off, and I'm like, these niggas about to try something, you know? Yeah, for sure. Like I really hope, you know, regardless, look, check it out. Regardless if I'm wrong about there being two cops, what would hurt them bringing that up in court? Because when you watch the video, there's something there that would make you be like, that definitely looks like something right there. There's definitely someone else. Even if it wasn't a cop, it's a witness. It's somebody, there's somebody else that had a flashlight. I know it was a cop. You know, and by the way, what's good, Jay? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. You know, I'm back to this video was kind of just to let people know. Yeah, I will be doing panels again. Um, which is not gonna be like how I did it before. Maybe a little similar, you know. But no, this is just what I'm about to be doing is all about free ozone and talking about the trial, shit like that. And I'm not gonna have no one on here like if someone wants to hit the link and they come on here talking about some dumb shit. Like if you don't believe that Ozone is innocent, uh you don't even comment. You can watch, don't comment because your shit's gonna get deleted. Um you'll get cussed out. Um, but you understand, yeah, everyone does have the right to their opinion, but you also have the right to keep it to yourself. And yeah. Um don't hit the link if like whenever I'm doing panels about Ozone or whatever, don't hit the link if you think that he's guilty or something. Because as soon as you start speaking the bullshit, I'm gonna kick you off. Any other time, I wouldn't mind sitting there cussing you out and telling you how I feel about it and letting you and we just go back and forth. But no, that's no, I'm not doing that to have debates. No, it's about uh support. A place where people can come and um not have to worry about no drama of motherfuckers sitting there working their nerves because there's a lot of people that are um their emotions are really into this. I mean, a lot of people are taking this serious, you know. So I mean, there's gonna be people crying. Like when this, I mean, there's probably people crying tonight. Like I said, this is the last weekend before his trial. He could be up right now looking at the ceiling like, damn, this is the last Friday before my trial starts. You know, that shit's crazy. I mean, this ain't no, like I said, this ain't no like a motherfucker getting sentenced. And then even if a motherfucker that was getting sentenced, they had like say 10 years, they get to come home eventually. You don't get to come home from death penalty. So uh yeah, we all I would assume that anybody that's gonna be here when we do this show is only people that think that he's innocent and want to see him come home. If you're watching and you don't, literally just watch. Don't say nothing. I already know some of y'all may feel like, yeah, we can't punch you through the screen, slap you back, like bitch slap you or whatever through the screen. But for real, there's no reason for you to say shit because when you put a comment, all I gotta do is delete it, put you in timeout, and your comment is gone. It'll never be seen again. You know. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna no, I will say, uh I'm not it could still get disrespectful because like I said, there's still motherfuckers out there that uh you know want to try to put me in the same lane as Remy's bitch ass. So if that comes up, I'll address that. You know, that's different. I ain't gonna block them. I will like straight up. We can talk about that. I'm not running from shit. I'm not running from nobody trying to accuse me of taking money. Like, no, I'm not running from none of that shit. You know, but I'm not gonna allow no one to come on here trying to say that I don't care if it's your opinion or not. Like, I'm not gonna allow any comments saying that they what they think negative about Ozone. You know, y'all can get the fuck on with that. You know, it's a man's life that is on the line. And at the same time, without if you keep it real with yourself, no one should have anything negative to say about this. I don't care if the cop passed or not. Like I really don't. I'm gonna keep it real. Um, but knowing real shit right now, as far as the facts that we got, the video, no one can sit here and really say that was Ozone's fault. Nobody. I know there are bitch made motherfuckers out there that have said that they think that or they say that um negative shit about Ozone, but no. When you really look at the video and all the facts and shit, there's nothing that shows he did anything. The only thing that the reason they arrested him was because they're saying it's like a he say. Only, and they're trying to say, well, it was only the cop and Ozone there. Is what and so they're trying to say, oh, well, since it's only them two there, then they're saying it had to have been what they think, since it's only them two. So I say people. I know a few different situations. I know someone that I knew since they was like 6, and he shot himself on accident and died. You know, he was a little homie. You know what I'm saying? I call him the homie, but he was kind of like a little closer, like little homie. You know what I'm saying? He was like a little brother. You know, straight up. Like yeah, but so yeah, we all know how guns work. You know, we do know that there was a scuffle. That cop could have easily pulled a gun out trying to shoot Ozone, and that cop could have easily shot himself. Easily. And my other theory, and I say theory just because technically there's no proof, but I know that there was another fucking cop there. And just maybe, one cop was trying to shoot Ozone while the other one was trying to wrestle him down to the ground or whatever. And he tried to shoot Ozone and missed and shot his partner. But you see Ozone clear as day at the beginning of the video with a cell phone in his hand. A cell phone. And then toward the end, you could hear him say, and I kind of forgot the exact words, but it was kind of like "get off of me" or "get the fuck back" or something like that Ozone said. And you see him like back up after, and this was after the gunshot. Right after the gunshot happened, you hear him say, "Get off of me" or "get back" or some shit like that. And when you see him in the view of the camera, he backs up. Still, no gun. Just saying. Yeah, y'all. If y'all mind, y'all hit the like button. Uh, there's not a lot of times where worried about or care really about if a video gets a certain amount of likes. In these situations where, like with the ozone shit, something serious, light that shit up, please. Because when you do that, that's just going to spread that video onto someone else's timeline to where when they see it, they'll see Ozone's name in it and be like, okay, what is this about? And when they see what it's about, oh, okay, Boss Talk is going to start doing panels or whatever, talking about what's going on and shit like that. Yeah, I need those people that want Ozone free, that believe he's innocent. Yeah, I need those people to see this, because I'm gonna keep it real. At one point in time, when I was speaking on Ozone, doing videos about him, at one point in time, everyone that was supporting the shit, donating, knew who I was, and it wasn't about that. I'm saying like I was heavily involved with all this shit, with trying to, you know, uplift the people that was sad, um, all that shit, everything, all the above, and yeah, I think, and I'm seeing back at that time, oh man, unity was pretty fucking heavy. And then, like I said, when Remy started stealing, or when he stole, and then he lied on me because see, he stole the money, right? And then when I called it out, when I said, "Hey, y'all, that motherfucker is stealing," what he did was he beat me to the punch because he was talking to Ozone more, right? So he went, "Oh, let me go tell Ozone a lie before Boss Talk is able to tell him what's going on." And that's what happened. So when Ozone found out about it, he found out about a lie, So, um, damn. Honestly, when he gets out, that's why I said I hope I'm able to bring him on, because I got all the proof, and really, like, as far as like and I'm gonna keep it real. Like, if a motherfucker don't believe me when it comes to everything that I've said, it's kind of like fuck you, But eventually, like, yeah, uh, I may prove it one more time, which the proof is already out there. But I may be like, no, look, motherfuckers, like, I have nothing to hide. I still have all the receipts, like, bruh, all the pictures, all that shit, man. It's still saved on my computer. And even if I couldn't find it on my computer, I would just go to all the old videos. It might take me a while because, bro, at that time, I was doing on a regular 8, 10, 12-hour videos. Shit used to be crazy. Well, damn, yo. Yeah, I ain't trying to hit the link. Yeah, really about to make me call it a night. Figure somebody come up on this motherfucker and at least keep me on here for like another hour or two. That shit fire. If you're not subscribed, y'all definitely subscribe, especially if y'all's gonna be tuned in here soon. And I'm gonna keep it real. Not every show is gonna be about Ozone. I know I used to at one, like it was like every show, boom, about Ozone, But um I'm definitely about to start being a little more consistent than I've been the past few months. And as I told y'all, like I said, with StreamYard or any of those platforms, I wasn't about to pay for no fucking subscription if I wasn't using that shit on a regular. You know, I know a lot of motherfuckers like, oh, look at Boss Talk. Look, he has the green duck in the top right hand corner, bruh. I don't got no shame in my game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know that I'm not gonna do 2 or 3 shows a week, or if I'm only gonna do maybe 1 or 2 shows a month, because here lately I have not been consistent. And as far as average in the past few months, that's kind of what it's been. Like maybe one show, like my last show was a video was 11 days ago. Then before that, it was like a month. Or no, it wasn't a month. There was a few days before that, and then a month. So yeah, like as you see, yeah, I went ahead and got a subscription because I plan on being consistent with, you know, the lives. That's the only reason. I know, it is what it is. I know a hater's gonna be a hater, but motherfuckers like to say shit, dumb shit. Oh, Boss Talk can't afford, but he's a broke. Like, bruh, don't worry about me. You know what I'm saying? Worry about yourself, because, bruh, I know people that got, like, I'm subscribed to people that literally have over 100,000 subscribers, and they don't have a fucking StreamYard subscription, right? Like, dead ass. Because see, I think on StreamYard you can do like 20 hours for free a month. So some of these people only go live for an hour or less. So that's 20 videos right there if they only do an hour, So they're like, why? And plus, they don't be a lot of them don't even be using the um like they don't put the link in, so they don't be bringing people on the show. They just come on here to talk. So they don't be doing the extra shit, you know. And really, to be real, and this is for anybody that may want to start a show one day. Look, if you're gonna just come on here just to talk, right? You might as well just not even pay for a subscription. Yeah, I know a lot of people want to be able to put their little icon and shit in the top right hand corner or shit. You could even you could do this type shit where you don't have nothing, where you just take it the fuck off, you know, or you could keep the motherfucking restream up if you want to, or what, or however, or if on StreamYard, leave the fucking duck up. But yeah, well, all right, y'all. That's crazy. God is good. That's crazy. So like, man, that's crazy to understand. Like, all right, so I have like a Bible right beside me, right? I don't know why like it came up. I think it was because I just ate pizza. Because I don't eat pork. Like at one time, like I stopped. I went like 2 or 3 years without eating pork, and then I started doing it again, and then I stopped eating pork again. Like I don't eat pork, right? And I know um, a lot of people think, "Oh, you don't eat pork, you Muslim." Like I get that a lot. Like when I tell people I don't eat pork, they're like, "Oh, you Muslim?" And I'm like, if you really only knew, there's a lot of religions that don't eat pork. Now, see, um, I'll just say people that believe in the Bible. I know some people will say Christians or whatever, but think about it, y'all. There's so many different, all right, they got Catholics, Baptists, Methodists, um, I mean, on and on and on. That's what I understand about as far as the religions that go off of the Bible, that read out of the Bible, right? Why there's so many different motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you got Catholic, you got Baptist, all this shit, and they all believe in something different in a way, but yet they're all supposed to be reading out of the same book. So I don't know if you would consider that a different interpretation. I don't know, but words are words, and um, anyone out there, and I'm gonna say this, and like I said, I I don't know if you consider yourself a Christian, but if you believe in the Bible, right? Like if you was brought up, I mean, I understand you may not know the whole Bible, you may not have read the whole Bible, so you may not understand it. I'm not gonna sit here and say I do. But I know there's a lot of churches, Baptist churches, all that to me is funny because like growing up, so I was Southern Baptist, right? So, you know, we'd have cookouts, all that, and of course, pork is the cheapest meat out there, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure it is the cheapest. Um, and all these churches and shit serving hot dogs. And yeah, they do got turkey dogs, beef hot dogs, but when you get in what's that name brand? I forgot the name brand, but like I guess you could say the average hot dog, it's gonna have pork, chicken, and beef in it, but the majority of it is gonna have pork in it. It's gonna be made up mainly of pork. So what I'm trying to say is Muslims, when y'all people out there, whenever you hear someone say, "Oh, I don't eat pork," if your first instinct is to say, "Oh, are you Muslim?" You don't know what you need to fucking know. So I'm gonna just say this: if anybody that's listening, if you believe in God or whatever, if your whatever your religion is or your belief, if you believe in the Bible, right? Because clearly, if you're Muslim, then you know damn well they don't eat pork. Christians, whatever you want to call it, you know, or if you don't call yourself a Christian, but you believe in the Bible, okay, then you shouldn't eat pork either. It says it in the Bible too. And I never understood why they don't push that in church. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And if you really want me to prove that to you, it's Leviticus chapter 11. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even like if you really want me to be specific, it'll really start off with 11, chapter 11, verse 7. But no, what I would want you to do is read the entire chapter 11, because the chapter 11 is the laws about animals for food. All right, that's what you should do. If when you hear me sit here saying that I don't eat pork, and maybe the first thing that comes to your fucking brain is, "Oh, is he Muslim?" Um, or when you hear other people saying they don't eat pork. Now I know we all have our own beliefs, but if you believe in the Bible and you know what I'm saying, then you shouldn't be eating pork. Read if I'm dead ass. It tells you all of the animals that you can and cannot eat, or you're not supposed to eat. The exact terms is that the pig is unclean. It'll tell you everything as far as animals. It'll tell you everything that you need to eat. I thought it was kind of crazy, but it says that we can eat crickets. I can't imagine biting into a cricket. You feel me? But yeah, I have to. Or did I say crickets? Hold up. I think I meant grasshoppers. Um, yeah, you can eat crickets too. You can eat locusts. Yeah, y'all gotta read that. I'm not here to preach to you, but a little knowledge ain't bad, you know, because I don't really like pushing anything on anybody because I mean most people don't like anything pushed on them anyway because motherfuckers gonna believe whatever they believe want to believe, But I just look at it as okay, well, if this is what you say you believe, that's why like with certain preachers and shit, like it's like okay, I feel you, like I respect that you're gonna stand on what you believe. But if that's what you're gonna stand on, if you're gonna stand on what you fucking believe, you better motherfucking stand on that shit. Uh, like I say, with the churches, and I know every time I speak on this, people want to say, "Why do you gotta bring race into it?" And it's like, you motherfucker. If somebody is describing me, right? If they say boss talk, which I have black hair, right? Brown eyes. If somebody tries to say that I have blonde hair, which that's pretty much the opposite of black hair, almost really white is, uh, but fuck it. Let's just say if they said I had white hair, blue eyes, and I'm Asian, right? Like if y'all was trying to like show people who I was by a picture, and then y'all showed a picture of me with white hair, blue eyes, and I'm Asian, that would be a complete fucking lie. Like when they see it, they're gonna think, oh, he's an Asian guy with blue eyes and white hair. That's literally what they're gonna say. Oh, he's Asian, right? So just like Jesus, whatever you call him, Yeshua, whatever you call him, it describes exactly what color he is, what he looks like. But yet, in the kids' classes, at Sunday school, and or any other pictures, even in adult class or whatever, all through the churches, they're still showing a long hair, brown haired, white male as Jesus. But it doesn't say that. It says he has white hair. Snow is not brown. It's brown when you got mixed up with motherfucking mud and shit, but it doesn't say it's the same color as snow mixed with dirt. It says it's white as snow. and it's like wool. Wool. What? Wool. That's not the same as straight hair. Hair that fucking y'all know what y'all know exactly the type of hair I'm talking about when you a motherfucker probably thinks of Jesus. The shit that y'all been shown throughout y'all's whole life. And in America, I guarantee every American has seen what they say Jesus looks like. Even though we all don't know what he looks like, all those fake pictures of him out there. That's the devil. When they be like, "Who is this?" and when they be like, "Oh yeah, that this cartoon or this movie, like the Passion of the Christ or whatever," and they're like, "Oh, that's Jesus." That's the fucking devil. The devil is a motherfucking lie, and uh, yeah, I know y'all. We all ain't perfect, but if you go to church, and trust me, I've already done it. I've already done this. Like, uh, I've led churches. I just want churches. No, like I don't just pull up to every church and do this type shit, but any church. No, no, I'm not gonna say every church I've been to, but a few that I've been to, I've let them know I think it's fucked up because they need to be checked. And you got to understand, churches they're funded by the government. A lot of them, you know. Just all right. Think about public schools. There's a what? There's a criteria, right? The school books, right? They're all the same. If it's the the shit that you have to have to graduate, like the math, science, and all that shit, like chemistry and all the books are gonna be the exact same in your state. In your state, they're gonna be all the exact same fucking book, exact same. That way, y'all all know, or eh, all. I mean, y'all might not be taught the same exact way, but it's still the same criteria. Y'all got to learn this or that or whatever, and it's just like that with churches. It's kind of like criteria, Y'all know what if y'all ever when y'all was kids, if y'all remember, it might be like a little like a little magazine with like 3 or 4 pages, cartoon, and you might be able to color it or whatever, and it has different pictures that's telling a story of whatever it was that the Bible, a story from the Bible, you know, and every time they're gonna show that Jesus has brown hair and he's a white man and all that other shit, right? Matter of fact, they show every damn person in there as a white person, right? So if there was churches out there that was like, wait a minute, we're not going by the color that Jesus is supposed to be. If they start fighting against that, they're not going to get that funding that they're supposed to have. I'm trying to tell you, they're not, unless they have a church that feels the same way, and they got a lot of people that's fucking giving their money up, donate their money, the tithes or whatever. Yeah. If not, I'm telling you, yeah, this shit is fucked. I mean, of course, it's the devil, that has something to do with it, but that's just what it is. So, all right. So the situation you're talking about, Jay. So um, there was. Let me get the story right. I don't want to mix it up. I know for sure it was something was possessed. I can't remember if it was a person was possessed with a demon. So Jesus cast that demon out. Well, that demon had to go somewhere. So he put it in the pigs. Not in all pigs. It was some pigs that was in that area, and he made him go into the pig, right? So it was almost like I don't know if the pig was smart enough to do it, or if God or Jesus made him do it. But as soon as he um cast that demon into the pig, the pig went and drowned herself, killed herself. You know. So hold up real quick. But yeah, like so that was just those pigs. This wasn't just pigs. Every pig. Um, but yeah, they drowned themselves, which I'm guessing killed the demon. But I'll just go ahead and read some shit. Like I wasn't gonna do it, but look, like, and I understand some of y'all may have a Bible, and y'all may just be like, y'all don't. And a lot of people don't know where to look for shit because, see, like I said, this type of shit, you would think in the church, every fucking preacher would be like, especially with the Christian churches and all that, you would think that they would say, hey, pig is unclean. We don't need to be eating it. They should be letting you know foods that you shouldn't eat and all that, right? Like I said, Leviticus chapter 11. The whole chapter is literally the laws about animals for food. All right. Now, uh um uh well, you said the promise of peace and afterlife provokes people to give up wealth. No. Um maybe if you I mean, it's different in every church, to be honest. Like some people will try to manipulate you, like they'll say shit like um give into the kingdom of God. The church is not the kingdom of God. We know once we give, if we, give to the church, pay our tithes or whatever, or give offering, whatever you want to call it, all of that is going to the church so that they can get food or whatever. Because certain pantries and shit, like they may like Walmart, they may donate certain food to the church, or they may buy it. Like it's just different shit. And then the church, all that money that's coming in, you know, the if I'm not if I'm not mistaken, that's also how the preacher gets paid, you know, and his staff. And that's also how they pay the bills and shit for the church and all that. But that's not the fucking kingdom of God. This right here is church. They say all it takes is two people to make church. You sitting here talking about God is church, you know. But when I was talking about the race of Yeshua, that's about we all already know what it is. People that is one white supremacy. They're wanting what the people, the racist fucks that just want the world to be ran and controlled by a white man or a white woman, right? White supremacy. They're definitely gonna want Yeshua, Jesus, whatever you want to call it, to be white. Can you? I mean, there's so many people that believe he's white, and the people that are racist against black people or just prejudiced when they see black people and they just feel some type of way. I always kind of wondered, like, damn, when they see if the real Yeshua, how the fuck are they really gonna feel? You know, it blow their mind. All right, like I said, it's really Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7 when it starts talking about it. But like I said, I'm not gonna read the whole chapter. But if y'all have a Bible, I would suggest y'all read the whole chapter. It tells you, and this is just, and I would just say that's if y'all believe in it. If that's what y'all go off of, then yeah. If you don't believe, then there really is no point to read it unless you just want to see if I'm lying or not, or see if it's really actually true that the Bible says you ain't supposed to eat a pig. You ain't supposed to eat pork. It ain't just Muslims that were taught that pig is unclean. I mean, really, it's common sense that a pig is unclean. They fucking eat anything. They'll eat dookie. All right, so it says the Lord spoke again to Moses and to Aaron, saying to them, "Speak to the sons of Israel, saying, These are the creatures which you may eat from all the animals that are on the earth. Whatever divides a hoof, thus making split hooves, and choose the cud among the animals that you may eat. Nevertheless, you are not to eat of these among those which chew the cud, or among those which divide the hoof. The camel, for though it chews cud, it does not divide the hoof, it is unclean to you. So camel is off limits. Likewise, the shafan, for though it chews cud, it does not divide the hoof, it is unclean to you. And honestly, I don't know what that is. Shafan. Shaphan. Let me look that shit up because I don't know uh what animal that is. It's a fucking uh a hyrax. It says, but how do we know that a chiffon is not a rabbit, but rather a hyrax or hyrax? I don't know. But yeah, anyways. The rabbit also, for though it chews cud, it does not divide the hoof. It is unclean to you. So any of y'all that are out there eating rabbit, you ain't supposed to eat rabbit. Then here we go for the pig. Verse 7. And the pig, for though it divides the hoof, thus making a split hoof, it does not chew cud. It is unclean to you. You shall not eat the flesh nor touch their carcasses. They are unclean to you. These you may eat, whatever is in the water, all that have fins and scales. Those in the water and the seas or in rivers you may eat. But whatever is in the seas and in the rivers that does not have fins and scales, among all the teeming life of water, and among all the living creatures that are in the water, they are detestable things to you, and they shall be abhorrent to you. You may not eat of their flesh, and their carcasses you shall detest. Whatever in the water does not have fins and scales is abhorrent to you. And it just goes on and on and on and on, speaking about all the shit as far as animals that you can eat. Talks about birds, insects, you know. So see, shrimp, um well, see, from and look, y'all, this is just what y'all believe. Whatever you believe, you know. I'm just saying, like, I'm pointing out something because I know when people hear you ain't supposed to eat, that Muslims don't eat pork, or if someone says they don't eat pork, they just say, "Oh, you must be Muslim then." But it's like, bruh, if you have read the Bible, or there's actually a couple times in different books that speak about why you shouldn't eat a pig. You know, a pig carries a lot of diseases, worms, and all that shit. You know, like there's this. Now I've never done this test. I've seen this test on videos, or basically you can get a pork chop or a pork steak or something like that, right? And you already know pork is super greasy, and you can pour Coke on it and I don't know how long you got to let it sit. I did see one video where someone tried it and it didn't work. So I don't know, but I've seen a few videos where they poured Coke on it and motherfucking maggots started coming out. It wasn't like flies laid the maggots on it. No, it was just like they just appeared up out of the meat. It was almost like uh the Coke made the worms or the maggots come from out of the meat. I don't know. Like I said, I've never tried it, so I don't know if that is legit, but it's crazy, you know. And I know a lot of people, I mean, just because a pig might taste good doesn't mean it's good for you. There's a lot of shit out there that might taste good that ain't good for you. Think about it. Like cake, so fucking good, but it ain't good for you. Sugar is so good. That's the worst fucking drug there is. It's the most addictive thing in the world. Sugar. A lot of people that like don't even realize that shit. Like meth, right? Meth in its, you know, regular form. They call it crystal meth because it's like it literally looks like a crystal. Big at like they come in big ass shards, when you're fucking with, or if you see big. I remember the first time I had ever seen it. I was in school and it was like a presentation where these cops came to our fucking school, right? And I remember they had jars of drugs. Not no fake shit, real shit. I remember, and I was smoking weed at this time. So when I came up in that bitch, I said, "Ooh," like, bro, I'm talking about a big jar full of weed. Like, I couldn't believe they even allowed this to, you know, be brought into a fucking school, you know. But yeah, it was like I can't remember 4 or 5 jars, big jars, y'all, and one jar was full of weed, gas, like which I'm assuming they got this shit off the streets. Had to have. They had that. They had cocaine. They had meth, and I know they had some pills. But I remember they basically, because like they're trying to tell you, okay, high school, uh, basically, you can get offered drugs or whatever, and a lot of people don't know what is what or what it looks like. So they were showing us the shit, and it was like, this right here is the gateway drug called marijuana, you know, and pretty much half the fucking classes that was taking it smoked. So we all knew what that shit was. We like, shit, I'm gonna try to like stick my hand in there and grab some on the way out type shit. But then they got to the meth and they pulled it out and they're like, look at this shit. Don't this look like a crystal, like a rock? And it really did. Like I remember like, bro, I don't even, this shit's crazy. Like it was huge. And the amount of money, I know I'm as now, I know how it all goes. As far as any drug out there, I know the prices, street prices of all of it. I've been around it all now, didn't use it, but bruh, you know, being from the streets, what how to make some money if you need to make some motherfucking money. You know, type shit. So yeah. But the amount that they had was crazy. It was crazy. And why I'm trying to think of what made me start speaking about that. I had a point that I was trying to make. Damn it. Well, fuck. I was going somewhere with that. No, that sucks. I mean, because I can continue telling you that story, but it's like I'll just be telling you a story about me in class getting shown a bunch of motherfucking meth. But I can't remember exactly why I brought that fucking shit up. Had a brain fucking fart. Y'all give me 1 second. I blow my nose. Let me have myself on mute. I was really saying, somebody come chop it up with me. Hit the link for like, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes, some shit like that. Well, since y'all want to be fucking boring and not come chop it up with me, I guess uh I'll play that little audio of fuckboy Kendick, you know, in court and shit, and because a lot of people, whenever I say, oh yeah, he got this much time or whatever, because you got to understand, like I, before when I said 6 years and shit, like, bro, like, uh, technically, no, regardless if I say 4 years or whatever, a motherfucker can be sentenced to 10 years, but they only do like 8. So really, no one really knows exactly how fucking long they're gonna do. They could get out on fucking good behavior or whatever, but with the time that he got right now, he has to do every fucking day of it because it's contempt. He's gonna have to do every fucking day of it, no matter if he is great in jail. It don't matter. Like I said, he has 179 days, and then another separate 100 days. Then he has a 60 day. Then he has two 179 days, totaling 697 days, right? From what they're saying. But I don't think that's all because they they don't even like have all their shit together. The judge couldn't just straight up tell them, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be in here for 2 years," because 697 days is 33 days shy of 2 years, right? So, uh, when he asked, "Yeah, but when is my release date? Like, how long am I supposed to do?" And he said, I'll have to look at the numbers." So the judge really didn't even know exactly how much he was supposed to do. The judge should have been like, "Yeah, you're going to be doing 2 years or whatever." That's the numbers they have down for right now. You feel me? So, um, if it's 2 years, as I told you, he will be in there the next time y'all vote for the next president, right? And I think he went in sometime in December, so that would mean he got out after the election. But when he's released, like when he does that time, he's not just gonna be released. You feel me? He has court and he's dealing with all these other shit. Like he's dealing with felony charges and shit, for other shit. So they're gonna rearrest him, you know, and this is just contempt. So the charges he's dealing with the women that I'm gonna just say allegedly, since he hasn't, because everyone's innocent until proven guilty, but allegedly, the shit that he's done to the women, even though we've seen certain shit that he's done on video, uh, such as releasing, like he released a video of him and his ex, and one of them was apparently a video of his ex giving him oral sex, and so there's a few things that uh he's facing that it's like, oh, he's for sure going to get charged with that. It's not like a maybe. No. When there's proof, when they, like, it's going to be fucking hard to beat when there's proof. He got mad all because both of his last two girlfriends, his not the most recent one, but the one before that, hung out with me and did a live. So he's still butthurt about that. And then his most recent girl, or ex, he caught her on the phone with me. You feel me? He caught her on the phone with me. He got so upset. He was really he was oh man, he was so upset. It broke his heart. But yeah, let me play this video.
Aubrey Williams definitely get ran.
This Jasmine Hamilton bitch, like, would talk throughout the video every now and then. Like, her voice is so fucking annoying. Like, her voice is fucking annoying, bro. So when you hear it, like, and you're like, bro, like, that audio was annoying. Like, I'm sorry, you know, her voice is annoying. That's one chick that I cannot have. Like, she's tried to come on my channel before and like kind of have a little debate with me, and it's like, yo, I don't even want to hear you. I don't want to hear shit you gotta say. Like, your voice is pissing me off.
Since he said, a paid attorney, Aubrey Williams got ran off. Okay. Tell him because of their malfeasance, he said, a paid attorney, Aubrey Williams got ran off. I was talking about that, Judge. Let's go. I did hire an attorney. I believe you probably know Aubrey Williams. 50 years he's been in the game. He got ran off on tobacco flies. I had a guy by the name of Kendick. He got ran off. I had a guy by the name of Glenn Davis, who I have a recording on record. He got ran off because of the lies. Glenn Davis did definitely get ran off because of the lies. Attorneys and sent him to a mental hospital.
He's mental. Kendick is mental.
And he talked about how I've been doing a good job and how rough things are out there in Fuller County. This is a recorded conversation. So like said, let's issue. We're going to address this conflict issue first. Yes, sir. I'm going to have my close of business next Friday, Mr. Ward, file a plea, and then I'll make a final decision whether or not to appoint, no matter what pleading DPA files on behalf of empty ass courtroom. I'll decision whether or not to appoint conflict counsel to you, and I will have an order entered by. If I get the pleading on Friday, by the first of the following week, you will get an order notifying you and setting the next day. So that is what we're going to do at this point in time. Mr. Ward, if you will, by next Friday, close the business, file anything you want in regards to the conflict, and I will make a decision on how to proceed at that point in time, and then we will look to schedule a hearing shortly thereafter. It looks like Kendick talked 30 for maybe a little less than 30 minutes about a situation, and they ain't gonna do nothing.
Shut up, bitch.
We'll talk about this again next Friday. Contempt. That was the question that I asked Mr. Rohr yesterday. He could not answer that question, what I was being detained for, and when is my out date. In our next hearing, I'll look at that. Last time I looked, the contempt sentence you're serving is going to be an extended one. And I do not believe, like I said, I know you want to proceed forward. Right now, the time you were serving is on contempt time. And I'm trying to figure this
like I've been saying.
You or Mr. Rohr has not told me anything about the contempt. There's nothing clear about this. If I've been sentenced to contempt, there has to be an outdate. On top of that, I filed an appeal, and because of my appeal,
and who caught? First of all,
information in it that
I never heard no one say it like that. That if I've been sentenced, there should be an outdate. I've never heard anyone. That's the first time I ever heard anyone say that. It's release date, dumbass. Who the fuck says an outdate? I don't know. No offense to the Kentuckians. I don't know if that's just how y'all get down, but down here in the South, we fucking say a release date. But I thought that was like everywhere. I thought that's, the release date, not your out date. The fuck? Because for a second, when he started talking about, yeah, I better out date, I'm like, out date? Huh? And then I had to use context clues. I'm like, this motherfucker talking about a damn release date.
Exposed that situation with Stephanie that this now came out. It never made it to courts. So I wanted to be able to appeal that, which is my right. If I'm charged with contempt of court, there was supposed to be a follow-up hearing on that, and I was supposed to have the right to, appeal it, which I did appeal it through paper. I understand in the court file there are contempt orders on all the cases that have been entered.
But why though? Because Burrs is bitch ass?
As far as I've been told, Mr. Ward told me I got 600 days left.
Who does fucking
like that?
3 years for contempt of court when you're already dealing with a motherfucker that's proven?
Well, first we need to get your
to be in on the malfeasance. Can somebody tell me why they was at his house October 1st?
Contempt time with the date it will run.
2000.
This bitch is a Kendick dick rider.
October 2nd, 2019.
I'm up to believe we're set. This is unprecedented as far as what's happening.
What is unprecedented?
She would smell his musty nuts.
That's what I've been sentenced. Is this?
And she likes women.
Unfortunately, Mr. Wilson, it's not unprecedented. There's unfortunately been other individuals throughout the Commonwealth that have racked up significant contempt time previously. Do they run concurrent or do they run consecutive, Judge? Each event can run consecutive. Each one is its own event.
Can y'all hear this good?
I do want to be able to communicate to you there was an order that was put in place. I was compelled and entrapped, and there was a hate crime that was covered up where I was jumped by Aryan Brothers or Aryan Nation gang.
You got your ass beat?
That's what they know about Aryan Nation, where I was put in a cell as a lone black man, Bullitt County, in a cell. I was jumped. And then minutes after I was jumped, I was forced to come to court. And I was simply trying to communicate to Judge Barris what had just happened. And he ignored it. And then that led to me getting contempt. And this was completely covered up. And these things was on camera too. And as I talked to the sheriff and tried to tell the sheriff, don't put me back in there with those guys, what just happened, Judge Barris then stuck more contempt charges on. These are the things that's been covered up, and I've been trying to communicate. And there's cameras all throughout Bullitt County Jail and courthouse to where these are not just accusations. That's why I've been putting in the motions that I don't believe y'all get to retrieve the camera footage so we don't have to go back and forth about this, and then it can get cleared up. I should have never been sentenced to contempt of court. I was simply, trying to alert the courts and the judge that, hey, I just got jumped. I'm sitting in the courtroom bleeding and nobody says nothing about it except the sheriffs. Again, Ms. Wilson, we're gonna first resolve the representation issue, and after that we'll proceed forward on all other issues. So, Mr. Rohr, if you will, by close of business next Friday, file anything in regards to whether or not you intend to continue representation, Mr. Wilson. I'll make the final decision whether or not to leave DPA in place or appoint conflict counsel. Then I'll be back in touch with the parties to set a date, another status date, to try and get the litigation to proceed forward. So, with that, that'll be the completion of today's hearing. Mr. Wilson, we'll be back in touch shortly with an order in regards to that to notify you on how we'll proceed with your attorney. How do I go about asking for a change of venue, Judge? Because I can't get a fair trial in the Bullitt County Circuit Courts. We're going to rectify your representation issue first, then all other issues will be addressed at that time. And as far as me being detained, I'm going to continue to be detained. There's nothing.
You are still serving contempt time that was previously ordered by the court.
Can you give me how much? Can you let me know how much contempt?
I will try and get that calculated for you as soon as possible. But and last time I looked, it is a significant time period.
Judge, I get that, but we've been discussing this for 4 months now, and y'all still haven't told me how much time I'm getting.
I understand it's well in advance of that, but I understand you want an out date. We will try and get that calculated for you as quick as possible.
They just holding them and they don't even know why they're holding them. They just don't want to release them.
They don't want to release him because he still has time, dumbass.
Based on the orders of
That's how it
Judge
works.
Burris. Hold on 1 second.
I think Judge Porter also has a couple of contempt orders.
No, she doesn't. Those actually, she released me from jail. And those guys
The prosecutor tried to throw more time on it.
I think,
All right, he's about to speak on the time and all the dates
based
and
on
all
the way
that.
Judge Burris structured it and wrote it, you said you add them all up consecutively.
Yes.
It's I'm doing this quick, but
get the dates too, please.
He says he's doing
It's
this
real quick. It looks like 697.
Several times.
697 from what day?
the first imposition was December 2nd, 2022.
December 2nd.
That was the date of the first order.
And how many days of pretend did I get on December 2nd?
179.
Oh, since the 179 of December
179
2nd.
days
Sorry.
for December 2nd.
Here's the next one is December 19th.
December 19th.
That was 100 days consecutive to any other sentence.
100 more.
100 days. Does it say what for?
So that's already
Just
279.
contempt.
Okay. Y'all don't know what for. Okay. What's the next day, sir?
January 6th, there was let's see, make sure I get this right. That is a word. January 6th, he's put there appear to be two separate 179-day orders.
On January 6th? Okay. Two of them. Two of them are the same case. Is that got a case number?
He put every case number on the order, so
Okay, so it's January. Is that the same thing with December 2nd? Every case number 2?
hold on.
Or would it be case ending with 367?
Okay. His order clarified. It was December 2nd. He clarified there were 279-day orders from December 2nd.
Two of them? Two, 179 for, and what case number is that?
He did just put 367 on that.
367. And
Two separate 179 days.
does that information change for December the 19th now? Too?
December 19th was 100 days consecutive to the two previous 22,367.
367 on December 19th. And then January 7th, 2 counts of 100.
No, there's not to the double count.
Okay.
well. But yeah, that was from today, September 1st. And so, he's in Grayson County, and that was court for Bullitt County. So, because I was wondering, all right, if he has court while he's in jail, is he just gonna have to miss it until he gets out? But I guess not. I guess they'll just do it on video, because he is literally in Grayson County because of the contempt for spitting on the judge, for hitting the COs at the jail in Bullitt County. And see, like, it's just crazy. I've said it before. I don't wish jail on people, but this is the same guy that wished and tried to put jail on me. He called the cops on me multiple times. He's tried to get me put in jail. I've never tried to put his bitch ass in jail. So when people, like, I've had like a chick come on here and try to tell me they keep blocking us up, meaning, the black community. The way I look at it is, look, it's one thing if it is for sure fucked up when they got people locked up for no reason, when they're putting them in there just because they're abusing their power, and they want to add on extra charges just because they think they can do it, and then they do, and they get away with it because they lie or whatever. But we've seen Kendick's actions. We've seen it. I've showed the video because he's put the video out there. So I basically replayed it of him saying, "Fuck you, bitch," to one of the judges. And he got contempt on that. He had to do 60 days and he had a warrant for it, right? And he was all scared and shit, thinking that when he got arrested that they were going to kill him. That 60 days turned into 6 months. I mean, every time. Like, I don't know. I know a lot of people that have been in prison, and they have to get in fights in certain situations, and then boom, once they get caught, then they get a little extra time added on. But Kendick, it's not like that. It's not like he's in jail and then boom, he has to defend himself in a fight, and then they're like, well, he got in a fight because of whatever, and now we're adding extra time. No, he's doing shit that he could prevent. Certain like a fight in jail, you could try to walk off or whatever, but in jail, when there's no COs around, no one that wants to get involved, like to break it up, because it's different in jail. I mean, some people might break it up, but a lot of people's like, nope, I'm gonna stay to myself. I don't want to get into that because they could get their ass whooped for getting into someone's business. So you end up having to probably fight back or fight. But when you go into court, you don't have to say "fuck you, bitch" to the judge, regardless if she says, "Shut up, I'm talking." Because first of all, you should already know like when you should and shouldn't talk when you're in court. The judge ain't no regular person. You can't. It's just how it is. You just can't go up in there and talk to a judge how you want. I mean, you can, but you'll face consequences. You know. Now a cop, you could say "fuck you, bitch" all you want to a cop, and he cannot. He can't charge you for that. But you say "fuck you, bitch" to a judge, and you can be charged. And I know what I'm saying is common sense, but trust me, y'all. There's so many people out there that don't, just because they don't believe it should be like that. They believe it should that's not fair, so they believe he shouldn't be in jail. That's just how it is, y'all. It's just how it is. If you've never been in jail or never been to court, because like if you've been to court, you've probably been sitting in there waiting for your turn, waiting to be called up. So you see different cases right before you. You may see 20 cases. Just depends on your last name, or you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you may just be sitting there waiting and you see 20, 30 cases before your name is called. And you may see someone go up there, be respectful. Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Then you may see someone go up there and be like, "Man, I ain't even trying to hear this dumbass shit," or whatever. And then they be like, "Okay, well, contempt. You're gonna be in jail for 30 days. Go ahead and arrest them." And then you just see you're just sitting there watching some wild, like a TV show, some wild shit happen. You know. It's just it is what it is. You got to be smart. If you don't want to go to jail, like Kendick, don't do no shit like Kendick. Don't, because trust me, the judge. I've been to court enough. I've been to other people's court appearances enough that a judge, if you go up there respectful, you know, and there, yes, I know that there's judges out there that, you know, they got bitch face and they just come off like they're a smart ass, right? But straight up, like as long as you go up there and, because let's be real, when it comes to a judge, let's be real, he don't know who you are. I mean, they've been in the little small towns they made, just like Kendick. He's done disrespected and did so much shit that now, yeah, the judges know who he is by name. But if that's the first time you ever been arrested in that city, when you see that judge, he don't know you. He or she sees so many people, so it's nothing personal. Now the cops and shit, yeah, it's some different shit. Now I know there are judges that are fucked up, but what I'm trying to say is when you go up there, and whatever it is, all they do, the judge, they just see a piece of paper and they read it and see your charges. Okay, how do you plead today, sir? Okay, not guilty, and then you go from there. You know, like I don't know, it's crazy. Anybody on here got a problem with me speaking about his bitch ass? Because I remember that one night I was about to get off here. Literally, it was like about this time too. I was like, well, I guess I'm about to get off here, and then that chick wanted to comment some slick ass shit, and I'm like, hit the motherfucking link. And we stayed up on here arguing and shit, you know. Anybody got a problem with the shit that I said about Kendick? if anything, be happy that I'm speaking on them. That somebody's speaking on them, because ain't nobody really nobody's really making videos about him, because they know what the fuck he did, and it's just not one of those situations where he's innocent. Like, trust and believe. I don't care if me and him have issues or we don't like each other. If they would have done him wrong, for like, I would be like, man, yeah, they did him wrong. They did some fucked up shit. But they actually was lenient with that motherfucker. I've seen multiple times where he's had warrants and they showed up and they didn't arrest him because they didn't want a scene. They knew how he was, and then he could try to he might make a scene or whatever, try to make it look bigger, trying to sue the city or whatever. So it was like, it's not worth the drama. So yeah, but shit, I guess since no one on here, I mean, I guess everybody on here is just watching, which is cool. But I see the chat and last comment was at 201. It's 224. So everything is starting to slow down. It's been kind of slow, really. But yeah, like I said, possibly tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can tomorrow, but I definitely ain't gonna start a late show because yeah. See me, I ain't gonna lie. I like sleep. But at the same time, I also like the best part of the day for me is the morning. The morning sun is like, I don't. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like, there's nothing else. There's nothing like the morning. The morning is just amazing. It's just amazing. To me, that's like the best part of the day. Not just because it's kind of cool, but it's just the morning. Kind of reminds me of school, like waking up, walking to school, or getting to school. It's just but yeah. Hopefully the panel. I don't know if the panel gets kind of like full, 5 or more. Hopefully everybody can respect each other, and it's really, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm really not going to try to have, or I'm not going to have anyone on here that disagrees with what's going on. Like, if you believe that Ozone is guilty, you definitely ain't coming up, you know but yeah, hopefully everybody can respect everyone that's talking, let everyone get what they have to say out. Not everyone. I don't want people talking over everyone and shit. Like, that shit just kind of. No one wants to hear 5 people talking at once, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna allow pretty much anybody to come on after a while. At the beginning, you can hit the link and see if I'll let you on. But that's what the next show I do about Ozone. And when you come on, you can talk about anything that you want about Ozone. You can talk about the type of parent he is, anything. We can talk. We can talk about the case, whatever it is that you want to talk about. Something positive about him, anything. I don't care. Because this is going to be before the trial. So yeah, once trial starts, that's what the show is going to be about. Like just the topic of the trial. Hopefully it'd be nice if we can watch a live video of his shit, and I'll pretty much just be reacting to it. We can come up on here and just watch the video and react. And even if I have to react to it another day, I will. Like if we have to watch it the day after it's recorded, or however. Either way, I know somebody that is supposed to be going to his trial. So yeah, they'll either come on here. I want to say, I don't know if they'll come on every time or if they'll send me information on how shit went, and then I'll come on here and let you know how it went. But yeah, that it's either gonna be tomorrow or for sure Sunday. That's how we're gonna do it, because trial is Tuesday, starts the 5th. You know. So yeah, y'all have a good rest of the night. If y'all haven't, if you don't mind, y'all hit the thumbs up, because like I said, I'm trying to get this video on someone else's timeline. That way, more and more people can start tuning in. That is all about one ozone free, or not even just that. The ones that was wanting to tune into his trial, all of that shit. So yeah, it don't take much to like the video. Even if you didn't like what I said today, it's not about liking. Like if you didn't like what I said about Kendick, that's fine. Like I want the video to be liked, simply to get the message out that, hey, here soon we're gonna start up a panel for Ozone for his trial and shit. I have a feeling that me doing this, it's gonna cause a chain reaction. There's gonna be other people out there that's gonna be like, oh, let's do that. Yeah, that's a good idea or whatever. And there's gonna be a couple. I know of a few people like Host C's bitch ass. He's probably gonna try to take that idea, which I don't care, because yeah, it is what it is. But fuck him and fuck Delta for saying what they said. I didn't even hear what they said, really. I seen a short clip of what C was trying to say, like saying I'm disrespectful. Bitch, why would I be respectful to a bitch made motherfucking person like you? Bald headed bitch that gets along with Remy after he talked down on Ozone's mom, and after he stole the money for Ozone's fucking legal defense. I don't know. They're both bald headed, so I guess they were just like shit. Because both their hairlines is like back here. You see, like you can see my hairline, right? Mine's a normal. I mean, I need a little lineup, but it's a normal fucking hairline. You see, when I fucking salute, you know, I can fucking salute correctly. These motherfuckers, yes sir, they have to come way fucking back here, you know. They way back. That's why they go bald. Because yeah. Y'all ain't seen Hosey's hairline, have y'all? One day his hair was kind of like growing in. I said, damn, that shit, boy, it's crazy. It's crazy. And see, like, Hosey ain't even that old. For you to need to be going bald at that age, your hair fucked up. Your shit's fucked. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I love y'all. I'm gonna get up off this bitch. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay dangerous. Yes, I'll go ahead and put her back. Yeah. Yeah. Guess that's about it. I don't want to, go ahead and go watch y'all some other videos or whatever. Go to bed or whatever y'all got. Whatever y'all's gonna do. Cause yeah, y'all didn't want to hit the link. So I guess y'all just trying to chill, not come on here and chop it up with your boy. So I guess next video tomorrow, or hopefully tomorrow. But if not, I guess I'm gonna have to wait till fucking Sunday. But yeah, I'm most definitely gonna try for tomorrow about 7 or 8 o'clock. Hopefully 7, earlier the better. So yeah, tomorrow will be a good one for sure. But yeah, good night, and I'm out this bitch.